the feminine energy is an adventure. And once again, without the masculine counterpart, then you're going to go on a ride. And so you ask, how do I set down the path? Because you can identify the path on the feminine and then even set sails in that direction, but it's going to be waves. It's like a river. It's the ocean, and there's going to be storms and stuff. That is the feminine. Look at nature. Gaia, Mother Gaia, feminine. We live on a feminine planet. A lot of variety, a lot of change, different terrain, and it takes strength to make it across the ocean in a boat. The key word is strength, and it takes strength to stay on course, and there's no way around that. It takes strength to be with a woman, to be in a relationship with a woman, right? Because she's going to bring a lot of different flavors to your world, right? And as you probably just felt, there's different pieces, and she brings a lot more emotion and energy into the present, into the field, and it can be challenging to dance with. And so what it takes to be able to stay on your course is strength, because the feminine will warp your mind, in a way. There's been times where I've been with a woman and my mind is saying, all right, you're not going to have sex. You're not going to do these things. You have certain goals right now. You're not going to get involved. And then I get in the presence of, in the softness and the pleasure and the connection and the feelings, and I'm taking off this direction. And, I did that in my last relationship, 2 years taken on a whole ride. I hadn't established the strength inside of myself to resist the temptations and to follow through on what my purpose asked me to follow through on. And so it's strength, right? And the only way we get stronger is when we put ourselves in painful situations and digest them. And the safest, most practical way that I know of, that is most accessible and consistent, is hitting the gym, dude. Hit the gym, lift some weights, and it's not just a physical, it's not just like a aesthetic thing, but it's a energetic thing that you're experiencing that gets stored up in your body like a container. You're filling your vessel up with the ability to overcome something. So you go on there and you do those squats, and it's like, the pressure to fold. It's on my back and I'm going down low, but guess what? You rise, and you do that over and over, and you build muscle. Now you're walking around with this muscle, and this muscle that you use to lift weights is you actually can use it to lift challenges in your life, And so that is an invitation that I make to everybody especially the men that I work with, is, dude, if you're not lifting weights right now, and especially as an entrepreneur who wants to lift up the frequencies, then get some weight on your shoulders and squat it and stand up. And naturally that will build this masculine frequency inside to support you in navigating this very feminine, wild world that we live in, and these very wild dreams that we have. It brings the balance.